Good morning, good afternoon, people of Earth. I woke up today, I was really cold, but then I saw the list of matches tonight, and now I'm warmed up because it's about to be fire, Keith. We have some sick games coming up right now. It's going to be KOVA versus Budapest 5 coming up first. I've been impressed severely with both of these squads. To see them clash is honestly a treat. I'm super excited to see this matchup. Of course, then we were followed up with Five Balls versus Unicorns of Love, both teams that have been pretty popular in Winners League as well. So, I mean, that game's going to be pretty good. And Isuba and XTDR, the Hungarian squad, will be the final matchup of the evening. That is the 3 matches. We can go ahead and just jump straight into the action and just cut to the chase. Less me talking and some more Counter-Strike.
Roy, EU teams and playing Inferno. Name a better duo, because I feel like every time I'm on Winners League, true, facts, mad facts. But every time I'm commentating Winners League, it's Inferno, man. I know this map more than I know the layout of my own home now.
I mean, they're comfortable on it and they're super sick on it, so they might as well take the action straight to the banana right now, where Dirkeps is trying to survive with his teammate. They're not even trying to survive, they're hunting for kills. And now there are 2 remaining players here for KOVA towards Pit already, and the hits coming in now. 2 players from Halls, 1 coming in through Boiler.
Oh, Petola in Pit is able to get 1. He's looking for more. He's getting pushed, but he has his teammate Stove with him, and what a shot from Petola from Pit. My goodness, KOVA had that unlocked. Budapest 5, as soon as they lost that banana fight, they immediately had counter utility flashes over towards the A site and try to pop on that, but that pit setup is so hard to stop on rifle rounds, let alone pistols, when USPs have all the advantage.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Budapest 5 is going to go ahead with a force buy. It's going to be a deco here, Keith. Full armor, deagles. No one really managing their economy for an AWP as well, so this is going to be pretty interesting. But KOVA, of course, the Finnish squad, yeah, picked up the pistol, so they have some weapons, but good utility usage coming out early as well.
Just a shame that Yuli was the first to fall, and Dirkeps, I mean, I think if he has any other gun there other than the worst SMG ever, he might have gotten more than 1 kill. Dodo takes the 1 up on the cross. The worst SMG in Color's hands will fall. Dodo will molly the plant spot, so that's not going to help. As Barcoder reads the boost perfectly, and this is going to fall apart from KOVA, especially running through that smoke. I can't explain that one.
Yeah, that one was a little bit bold, maybe expecting for the timing, but Stove is already being kind of harassed down at 21 HP. He hasn't even spotted a player, and he's already down at 21 HP. Now he's tapping away, and Budapest 5 has secured themselves a deco. I have to say, whether it's barcode, R is just a kind of a suffix. But yeah, this is, man, Budapest 5 played this the same exact way last time, and it was just so successful for them on this map. They were hyper aggressive. They have so much aim. I was really impressed with Budapest 5. I'm really excited to see them play again, to be honest. And of course, KOVA, they had such a dominant performance last time as well, that it's always a treat to watch them play. But 1-1, and the action, the bloodbath is begun, Keith.
I guess KOVA were expecting no buy from Budapest 5, but at the same time, they almost kind of lost that round for themselves. Fighting top and end of the desk, running through a smoke. They definitely had the advantage, but they gave Budapest 5 every opportunity to take it, and they did. And it's going to be KOVA reinvesting, which I guess, you know, you're behind. You're only going to get the 1,900 or 1,400 even because you lost first, so you're even more broke. This is the most broke you'll ever see a team in CSGO with the new loss money, Roy.
Yeah, true, actually.
I've just thought of that now, and that's kind of weird to think about.
You know, Keith, you and I have been watching a lot of Counter-Strike lately.
Yeah, we have been, and this is the most broke you'll ever see someone.
And the economy is becoming a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I liked it at first, but now I'm starting to be kind of weirded out by it. But I think Budapest 5, they're excited with their, or at least satisfied with their control, so they're just going to go ahead and execute on towards the B site with flashbangs, with smokes, with utility, but they've lost 1 player already.
My observer decided to go to someone else, but Barcoder is going to find Dirkeps. As Roy, I'm unable to get on the action. I'm going to throw it back to you. I can't see it.
Okay, well, Barcode, he's towards water right now. Of course, his teammate Fleeve is a little bit late, but he's making his way over. But this is already scary, Keith. This is a 2 versus 4. This is not a round that Budapest can lose. They need this one. Now the force through the smoke coming in. Not the best of decisions. And Barcode shuts it down. Fleeve picks up 1 kill. And I have to question that aggression right there, Keith. They had everything lined up. They could have just waited for the smokes to fade and just went in together.
Oh my goodness. Now I was watching the smoke for the majority of that round because I misclicked. And then I just see KOVA 3 men up in a retake, all run through a smoke again, Roy. And I hate saying the word again, but in this context, it's an awful thing to say too, because that's like worst play they could have made twice in a row with no flashes through. Budapest 5 are laughing as they walk that off, and KOVA had a real chance to pull this half back, and now I don't know.
I mean, now it's just USPs, no armor. Budapest 5 looking to establish their economy early on. Color is farming up with the SMG. And now it's just dirt caps.
Easy peasy cleanup. Easy breezy, beautiful Budapest 5. I'm going to buy up the op on color. And KOVA, well, their buy is lacking in kits. And maybe a bit in firepower, but they have utilities, so that's what matters. They have the smokes and a couple mollies. What up?
Wait, why would... Dirkaps went down for the ump and has $1,000 left, but didn't buy
Wait, so he could have had a UM... Yeah, he could have either got a M4, the one less flash, or... He could have had a FAMI with same utility. Whoa, bro. This guy's blowing my mind.
I mean, it's just poor money management key. Nothing to be appalled by. Dove up above in the what I call the move. Usually a good for one, but Fleeve says, no, this is my lane. I'm going to take that away from you. Barcode now trades out Arch, which applies a lot of pressure on the two remaining defending players. But Budapest 5, they might be getting a false sense of confidence that there's only one person left with those two kills, but there's actually two here.
Oh, Dodo. Tries his best, gets a dink up onto Gmazilla. Am I saying that right?
Oh, it's from what I understand, it's Gamzilla.
Gamzilla, and it's just Yuli. As he's gonna come up porch side, or as the IEM Cinecasters call it, Diggity. They call everything Diggity, so I don't know what those guys are on. It's porch. And he's slowly gonna creep his way up. He made the jump up and everything, and Color wasn't having any of that peak until it was too late. Yuli gone, Budapest 5 having a decent T side so far, and KOVA have been plagued with odd man clutches, questionable situations, and lack of money.
I mean, that's what happens when you win pistol and lose a round. After that, you kind of just never recover for at least 5 rounds, right? Now, we're kind of starting to err on the side of full loss, so, I mean, I think KOVA will at least stabilize their economy at some point. Now, of course, Budapest 5, they have full weapons, full utility, so they will go ahead and just bully off Banana early, bully off Halls, but Dirkaps with the deagle finds the first blood. That's not the weapon I thought would find first blood, Keith.
Interesting. I mean, they're not going to complain. And the refrags will come in, though, so from a chance from KOVA to a weird one now. But Budapest 5 are still pretty spread across the map, so there's this odd chance, there's an odd reality where Paitola can get a gun because their spacing's a little weird.
Oh, wait.
And he is going to be able to jump on balcony. He lets him fall, though. I think his chance was only when he was on balcony, because now you're on balcony PG-50. Your days are kind of numbered.
Yeah, they have no idea he's here, but that jump spot from Gamzilla just spotted him. He had so much element of surprise. And now he has element of goodbyes, because he's about to get eliminated, Keith.
Ooh. Eliminated indeed. 5-1. KOVA have money. Everyone should have M4s. An op should come out. There we go, Dodo. You know what a dodo is?
No.
A dodo bird.
Is that from
kind of like
from Final
you
Fantasy?
remember like,
or is it like a real bird?
Kind of. No, there's dodo birds are real. They kind of look like Pengu, but like a less evolved version.
Okay, well, I think Dodo's gonna go back down the evolution chain because he's been eliminated as well. Now Uli's towards the sandbags, and he's also losing his life. Now Dirkaps is gonna try to hold this back. He has the smoke to do that, but okay, and he's just gonna go ahead and spray through. Well, that works, I guess. And get a kill with a nade. So I mean, Jesus.
Okay. You won't mind that, but they've cut rotations, KOVA. They pulled their site player out, and Paitola is gonna be out of position here on default. If his teammate runs through the smoke, he's gonna get caught, and he does. Smokes are not KOVA's friends. The timing has just been off for the run-throughs, and Budapest 5 have been taking full advantage of it. Now it's Dirkaps in a clutch. He uses his molly towards site. Gamzilla has to move. As Color's in pit with an op. That's a scary proposition. Because now he can peek with freedom. Should get the refrag. Just missed that shot, but he will hit the second. Budapest 5 will keep the winning streak rolling. And KOVA, I guess our timing's off. The rotates seem to be off by a little bit, but Budapest 5 are just getting great timings.
I mean, great timing and good decision making as well, like on the fly. I mean, this is not a structured Counter-Strike, right? This is on the fly calling, dynamic play, a style that I mostly prefer. I'm not a big fan of the slot machine IGLing and kind of the rigid, structured Counter-Strike. Budapest 5, they've almost mastered this play. It's actually beautiful to watch, but they're so aggressive as well, so unconventional. Now KOVA's economy is, of course, limited. And they are holding down halls, Budapest 5. So, I mean, KOVA really has no way to get out of these halls unless they get these kills.
Well, it looks like they're getting control towards B. They're just bullying that poor solo B player with a pistol off the site. As Budapest 5 will take site control, they'll leave Fleeve towards mid. And with Color getting that pick, he can safely plant. And this round is shaping up to be Budapest 5 getting a Budapest 7.
Hey, I like what you did there. Oh, Vitolo's grabbed an AK-47. He's trying to run away with his life, but... Well, Fleeve is just a little too quick on the flank, so it's going to be Budapest 5 picking up the 7-1. By the way, Mike, Keith, this is the 4th match in a row that I watch that's went 7-1.
Really?
Yeah. Is it crazy?
You're cursed.
Or blessed. I'm not sure yet.
Sure. Depends.
Now, this has to be the turning point here for the Finnish side. All jokes aside, they're starting to lose grip on this game. If this ends into double digits here for Budapest, or even more than that, 11, 12 rounds here on the board, this could get really messy for KOVA. This has to be the turning point right here. They have everything they need, Keith. They have the AUGs, they have the AWPs, they have the kits, the utility as well, and they have their numbers in the right place with the man advantage. So, has to be here, Keith.
Why do I get a weird feeling there's going to be a smoke and someone on KOVA is going to run through it and the round's going to have a weird turn? I have a weird feeling. I don't want that to happen. I want this round to be close. I want KOVA to start to answer back as Dirtcaps may get lucky here. He's not the one who runs through the smoke. It's Gabeson. So he gets blessed with that. As Fleeve wants to run through this arc smoke, they're going to chase him down. They catch him off guard now. Here comes Budapest 5. They've lost their player in apps. That's the bomb down, and now this round's kind of weird. You don't have site control. You don't have no one coming up arch. There's a flank coming down Banana. He's picked you off, and it just barcoder. Left to read some codes and pop some bars. He's going to find Stove, and if they lose this, I mean, that would be awkward. But it wasn't going to happen, and KOVA get a second.
Yeah, 3 players alive as well with the AK-47 upgrade, the AWP, double kits available. KOVA could drop 2 weapons over. That's going to be another 2 players with full utility. So this is a good start to the turnaround.
Aw, Color is so cute.
Why is that?
Yo, chat off, right, Roy?
Yeah.
The way he just typed internet issues was iNet. He's got iNet issues. Kind of adorable, huh?
Okay.
You know what's not? You know what's not adorable?
What?
Boston fans.
Wow, you're just gonna lay him out like that on the table.
Yeah.
Savage. I don't watch sports, so I'm a nerd.
All right, so I guess a reference that's similar to Boston that I can make in esport. Would kind of be like the old Cloud9.
With Freakazoid and Shroud?
Actually, no, I'm trying to think of a team that... No, old Luminosity. KNG, Henny, Lucas. That was like the Boston of CSGO, right? They did some weird shit. You know, they had a Marchand on their team who would throw punches and not really get any, not get any flack for it. No calls would be made. They'd win games they shouldn't, like the major. And here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and safely say that out of all the people in here, you're probably the only person that understands that reference. Maybe
Really?
Xander might understand that as well. But
Well, I mean,
think
I
anyone
don't
else
know, like
understands
the mentality. I don't know. There's no teams like Boston's kind of like a hated team in the NHL unless you live in Boston, right? So like the team that like has that like not even mentality, but you know the mentality that gets people angry. And that was kind of that team to me. Like their home country loved them, but a lot of people didn't just because they beat their team or they were really good for the time or I don't know.
Okay, odd flex.
I don't know. There's no one else that who's an enemy in Counter-Strike nowadays. There's no like
MIBR. Bad Fallen.
You think so? Yeah, maybe. Fallen's too sweet though. He has the smile of like a sweet man, but looks like the iNet issues are solved.
I mean, hopefully KOVA can fix their iNet issues because they're down 7-2, Keith. And there's a potential for more here for Budapest 5.
Yeah.
Dodo, not like this.
Oh my goodness, he's really out here, isn't he? He is really fishing. And the weird thing about that is he went through a mid-smoke, got punished, and had no support in a flash or anything. So that's he was hoping to escape, but ultimately a one and done, which is perfect for his S5 because now they can pick up this arch play, and they don't mind trading out 1-for-1. They'll take this all the way to the site. Can they overwhelm this play site player? They can. He doesn't get a kill. Bomb will go down. Post plant Hoshi from Budapest 5. Turkeps and Yuli to retake.
And what a flash from Barcode as well. Had the anchor player just completely blind, unable to fight back. Now they have a lot of utility on hand considering how fast-paced that round was, so they will control at least one of the sides of this retake. Now, Uli, he's really the contingency plan here. He's really kind of the person that's holding this round in his hands.
Kimzilla is going to push up. Yuli able to wins one duel, but at 28 HP and just a doorway to come through. Doesn't feel comfortable to push that, but the best 5 will get 8 rounds to 2 on their T side. Barcode, yeah, you got to stay in pit, my friend. You go anywhere, you'll die. He'll live. He'll save the op. Budapest 5 will get 8, and KOVA really have no answers to the trade frag right now for Budapest. Like when KOVA get the opening pick and it doesn't get refragged within the first 10 seconds, they seem to be okay. But if they get refragged or get first picked on, they seem to get bullied.
And Budapest 5 is not one of those teams that shows fear. As soon as they find that pick, as soon as they find that space, like they'll take it. No hesitations in their eyes at all. Just complete confidence. And now, of course, the economy here for KOVA is in a weird place. And this might be the end of their economy here if they're unable to put this round together. Now, Barcode's not having a good time in the fight. And he is being pressured.
Barcode swings on his teammate. I mean, couldn't have peeked right away. He's waiting for a flash. His teammates are getting kills across the map, and it is just all Budapest 5. 4 quick kills, mopping up this round. It's Dodo with an MP9. He's getting baited into the site that doesn't even have the bomb. He's going to push the smoke, and I feel my hair recede.
How are they so good?
Wow.
They're so good.
They've improved a lot because apparently Xander said Budapest 5 went 2-10 in advance last season.
I think there's mixed information. Maybe it is the same. I don't know. Maybe it is the same team.
4 out of 5 of the same players.
But
that's kind of a crazy statistic. But here's the thing. Here's a comparison. NA MDL is like EU advanced, essentially.
No,
like,
not essentially. Definitely.
Like, you think so? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. MDL is like pro league here in North America.
It's kind of wild, the skill gap. And I guess it's just because the more people, I don't know, CS is just more, not advanced, just more accepted in Europe, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird concept.
I think it's just more of the fact that, well, they have a lot more people. And just that alone,
True.
You have a bigger sample size to find top talent, right? It's kind of like AAA high schools versus AA high schools or single A high schools.
It's true. I mean, you look at like all the talent playing FPL over there, and we have what? Obo, Whippy, Katie. But like, how many of those people have team experience comparison to all the FPL players in EU, right? It's an interesting. There could be definitely a couple papers written about it.
Definitely. But yeah, but from what I'm understanding, this is not the same Budapest roster. I think there's
Different?
two other newer players. I think it's Gamzella and Fleeve. who have been really, honestly, I mean, Gamzella, man, is nuts. Like, watching this guy play is just crazy. He brings a lot to a team, no doubt. But yeah, it's really hard to conceptualize that this powerhouse went 2-10 in advanced.
Crazy. Your Keps, while he's following color, vision comes back to his eyes. He sees color, takes him out of the round. Barcode is throwing the op out of the map. We'll take the AK and retreat. I don't even know if you can boost and click E on that. That'd be interesting to see. Stove's about to have his hands full if they come out and balcony. He's got his teammate in pit, but they're going to take brackets controls, Budapest 5. And I have a weird feeling every time they take brackets, it kind of just snowballs. They don't really stop. They keep going, whether it be Porch or up towards Arch. And it looks like it's Porch this time. Petola, full blind, able to get a 1D. His teammate pushing down towards Arches to find a kill. He's able to pick up a gun. That's Dodo. He's already up towards balcony. And he's creating some space. This Gamzilla is trying to make space himself towards sight because he knows he's outnumbered. Gabeson, good flash, good smoke, but the deagle of Yuli comes into play. Not even headshots are so low the body shots work. And they keep Budapest 5 off double digits.
Yeah, this might be the savior round that KOVA needs to finish 9-6 here. And 9-6 finish wouldn't be all that bad. I mean, they were getting ran over, so if KOVA can pick up the 6th round right here, that would be nuts.
Well, still no op on the CT side. I don't think we've seen one except that one round. Dodo bought it, went out mid, and got traded. Since then, it's been rifle heavy, and it's not like they didn't have the cash to go for it. So they're willingly electing not to. Which, I mean, if I feel like an op would work well against Budapest 5 just because they're so spread and aggro everywhere, banana and brackets, that an op is a guaranteed pick if played correctly. So I'm surprised we're not seeing.
I do agree with that. I think the pacing that Budapest is playing at is really good for counter op. But yeah, Budapest 5, they look loose, but they're actually really well fundamentally put together. They have the right flashes in the right places. They know how to take quick, methodical control. But Stowe from above, angle hard to predict, and Cleve is swinging out and just absolute mayhem all over the map with only 2 players now left for the Budapest 5. This one might be over.
Yeah, unless they throw some bodies to Fleave's way, which they won't. He will get shot in the back of the head. That was just Budapest 5 getting very one-on-one engagements. The op will goes up Porch by himself, gets killed by a player jumping top default. The haystack player peeks fun on 1-on-1. The balcony player jumps up, gets destroyed in a 1v1. And Budapest 5 is going to be just separating. Their spacing seems to be falling apart, and KOVA are starting to warm up. So that's kind of a weird, interesting proposition.
Wow, what utility is just coming out here early from Budapest 5, and Barco once again has gotten the double entry towards the B side. I mean, this man is an absolute beast. Now, the rotation did make it here, at least in time. Dirkeps is picking up the pieces, and through the smoke, he lines him up. He's brought at least a kill back. But this one is tough. They've lost so much control. They have no presence towards pit. So if that player jumps out of halls, it could be dangerous. Now, Color's taking out Dirkeps, which puts these 2 players in an awkward position where they kind of have to hold their ground. And if it comes to them, well, great. But if it doesn't, then they'll just consider the save. I think Gamzella just spotted them as well.
Yeah, they're going to commit to this. Little do they know both players are flanking banana. They have a smoke, double molly. Gabeson will plant. And they heard the flash, but it looks like KOVA just want to save. I mean, they pushed all the way up banana just to back up, which is interesting to me. But I guess they made the audible as soon as that bomb got planted that they just didn't want to go.
You're rightfully so, right? Their economy is not really that well intact. Dirkeps, of course, does have a lot of money, so that's going to help out a lot. But man, imagine if I'm KOVA right now, I want to make sure I have weapons for 2 rounds in a row. These last 2 rounds. Actually, last round. 1 round. I'm going to start... Wait. Wait, the math is off. Well, I'm surprised they didn't go for this one.
What do you say about your math?
It was off.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Sadokist, who made a tweet today who echoes the same feelings as us, or it was late yesterday, about capping max loss at 5. He's the hero we need.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot about that, don't we?
It's so true, though. So, shout out to him, because he's on the winning side, Roy.
Oh, double aids. What a way to soften it up. Now, Cleve is trying to trespass, but Darkcaps is not letting anyone trespass into his land. And he owns that B-side right now. And as long as he stays standing here, it'll be difficult for Budapest to make their way on. But Color, he's found the opening pick. Now Wood needs to make this work, but Gabeson's completely blind. And, well, he just runs into the B-site.
Jeez. Pitola is stuck behind the smoke. Is he going to spray through this? He is just a little too high. Gabeson's able to escape with his life. They do have double smokes on the side of KOVA for this retake. As Dodo posted on CT, just misses his shot. That was really his opportunity. I can't tell you what Kimzilla was doing. No words for that. Gabeson's gifted 2 kills. Alas is coming through the smoke on a side at Stove, and Color swings for it. Budapest 5 at a normal scoreline, and they will take 11-4. That is just perfect for them.
Yeah, I think Budapest 5 is really happy with this outcome. And if I remember correctly, the last time I saw them play Seaside, they were equally as aggressive on the defense. So if I'm KOVA right now, I'm at least slightly nervous. Now, Dodo will pick up one side of utility. Itola will pick up the other. I suspect this will either be an EB execute or an A execute. I don't think this round will be slow. I think they're just going to take control and execute straight from the control that they have. And it looks like it's going towards B.
They're going to go quick with a pop flash on the corner. Color gets one. The immediate refrag as KOVA are now going to push up to the site. Kimzilla has found a gap, and he's found a kill. He's going to rotate around. Flea just a running spray through the smoke with his USP. Finds Dodo on the cross, and Stove gets deleted from the server. Budapest 5 take 12. Oh, my goodness. KOVA just can't catch a break.
Yeah, they really... They really cannot. It's difficult. It's really difficult when a team stops playing structured Counter-Strike, right? You don't really know what to predict, when to predict it. You have no idea when the aggression is going to come in. You don't know who's going to be popping in with a 2K or a multi-frag. It's just so difficult to fight against. Now, KOVA's taking the safe route. They're going to go full Glocks here. Just save up. Do as much damage as you can. Well, Steve's not going to let this get too expensive, but do as much damage as you can. Pray for a bomb plan, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of that, and the flawless round does come out from Budapest. So, good start for Budapest on the defense. Now, KOVA, this is the turning point, Key. This has to be the turning point. I said this before, and this might actually be their last lifeline right here. If they're unable to pick up this gun round, don't foresee a timeline where they win this matchup.
Yeah, I completely agree. This is their chance, and they're going to be aggressive. Defense 5 pushing down right into KOVA's hands. This is perfect for KOVA. Gabeson, don't even know what he did to Toyota, but he gets the kill. Stove from behind at least cleans up 2. The aggression's not really done yet, but it looks like I'm wrong. And finally, Budapest 5 are going to take their foot off the gas pedal. They decided to push the issue. I mean, the bonus has some G's. Getting some kills out of this is not so bad. And KOVA have less map control than they did a few seconds ago because there's a player in Boiler. They have set up an A-App, soliciting towards mid. And there's a player aggressive half-wall towards Banana. KOVA are essentially being choked out, and I think they're probably going to get traded out if they're not careful.
Yeah, look at the firepower spread here for Budapest as well. The ump is towards Banana. Now, of course, we have the luxury of that information, but I'm sure if KOVA knew that, they might overrun the B site. Now, 50 seconds left on the clock. Really, they have time, but if they keep lingering around here in middle, Keith, they might not have many choices. Oh, the timing here is... Actually, this smoke gives away their intent. I'm surprised they threw that.
Oh, they're doing a wrap. This is a very late wrap to the B site. Fleeve should have heard this and communicated it. Cool. To Color. He's holding a very aggressive angle towards Banana. Able to find one. That's good for him. 18 seconds. One player has to plant. The other has to cover. Color pushes through this Molly. He's going to get very close to Durkeps, who goes on a flash. Damage dealt. Good trade from Jimzilla, who's able to find the last. And Budapest 5 win the bonus round. Aggression pays off. KOVA take a risk. And they isolated that B player, but it's just unfortunate he was able to get a kill on them.
Now, luckily for them, they have a massive loss bonus here. Plus, the bomb plant will put them just on that AK-47 buys if they want to. Which, I hope they do. I hope this is a buy here for KOVA. I hope they're not saving for OT. The chances of them winning 11 in a row are so low here. Yeah, it is going to be the bias. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot more than the other alternative. The only thing
playing for OT.
Yeah, better than playing for OT.
That would have been a weird decision.
No doubt. Now, though, I am a little bit worried, though, because the SG on the CT side is so strong.
You prefer the SG or the AUG?
I prefer the AUG, but SG, I've been seeing it being played a lot more lately, and it's actually such an insane weapon on some maps. I don't think it's as effective on Inferno, though.
It's good on land, that's for sure.
Yeah, nuts on land.
Oh, Dodo runs up. Good trade from Barcode, but now he has to shift back. Budapest 5 now forced to pull a player over towards the B site. That is going to be Gabeson. They're running through the smoke, and Barcode get another no. He gets deleted. Spray through the smoke is off the mark. That's going to be a plant. This is going to be Budapest 5 to retake. And after that kill, I don't think they're going.
There was a viewer or fan in here the other day that called Gabeson the son of Odin. And I haven't been able to get that out of my mind. Now every time I see Gabeson's name, I just call him the son of Odin.
Wait, why? What's the correlation?
I have no idea why. I don't know what he looks like. I haven't checked his HLTV profile yet. I probably will keep that after.
Isn't the son of Odin Thor, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'll check right now.
Yeah, I don't know what he looks like, but I really do want to find out.
Nah, you got trolled, bro.
Am I being trolled?
Short hair, really small beard. Nothing to be like groom. He doesn't use like beard oil.
Yeah, I'm being trolled.
Yeah, you're being trolled. It does not look like Thor. I'm sorry.
Wow, my illusion has been shattered. No. But yeah,
that's all right.
This is such a grind here for all jokes considered. This is such a grind here for KOVA. I mean, they have to do so much. Leave is. Oh, he's just gonna linger in the Molotov. Okay, that was kind of awkward.
This is a little weird from Budapest 5. Wasting a bit of utility, and they're gonna keep peeking on such low HP. I mean, Barcode's not low, so it's fair for him to make this play. But they've used all the utility for this. Fleeve dies to the Molly, so Budapest 5 getting a bit of ahead of themselves, I suppose, as they have diminished their money and now have put themselves at a disadvantage. Barcode answers back. He's getting aggressive down Banana. He gets himself to logs. Durkeps knows this, pops his head. Budapest 5 look to continue to get aggressive. The other op in a boiler. Okay, Color. Is he going to expect another player? No, he'll peek mid till he dies. Budapest 5 seem to be a little too loose for my liking on their CT side right now.
I mean, they're the epitome of loose, right? They're on the spectrum where they're entirely loose. They don't work on that structure. Although it is well put. It looks chaotic, right? It looks very chaotic. Now 1-for-1 trades that heavily favors KOVA. They can plant the bomb. Gabeson is the last remaining player looking to retake the A site. No kit and only a smoke. And I imagine he just saves this one and goes for the hero I'll play in the next round. But I think it's really easy to fall into the trap to say that Budapest is not structured, just of how chaotic it looks. But it actually is really well put together. I mean, it's discussed freedom, right? This is not undiscussed freedom. They know exactly what their tendencies are. They know exactly what kind of plays they like to make, and they seem to always be ready for it.
Well, there's a long road for KOVA to go and a small window of opportunity for them to close this out. I'd imagine Budapest 5 have everything going their way as far as round count goes. But it is Seaside. Once you get rolling, you can keep it going. Budapest 5 aren't going to buy anything. It's interesting to me that Gabeson, he saved the op and the willingness to give it to Color. I guess it doesn't really matter if you have armor or not. Just want to give it to Color so he can lock down B. That nade is really going to hurt, though.
Wow, yeah. As soon as you drop near that 50 HP mark, right, you instantly start getting a little bit more stressed. Now, I'm calling it right now, Keith. If KOVA can get double digits, see this first. I don't know how about that one. I don't think a 1-for-1 trade is worth it, considering you're the hero op. Now, I think KOVA starting to recognize or realize that they have the B site open for business, and they're sending in the probes, they're sending in the entries, and now they realize, well, we have full B control. But yeah, this is what I was saying, considering this is just an eco round. It's just going to be USD tap it away. But if KOVA can get double digits, Keith, before Budapest gets to that 15th mark, I think there is a chance for OT.
There's an opportunity, yeah.
I think it's likely that it will go through.
I agree. I concur. Dodo finds the last frag, controlling the spray like me because he's a champ. But here's the buy. Color will be able to get his own op out with utility this time. Rifles for everyone. Fleeve might drop down. Nah, he's going to go for the smoke flash M4. Fair enough. No kit. So Budapest 5 are saying no bomb plants for KOVA. And if so, I imagine an immediate save will come through.
Wow, the Color thinks he's invincible to fire. This is second round now. He's burnt himself down to 23 HP. I mean, these are just advantages that are being given away for free. That's 80 damage right there. Nuts.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's so nuts.
If that nade was a little more right, would have found the kill. As barcode, we'll rotate over towards the site setup with Jimzilla or Gimzilla. Still unsure, kind of still winging it. As Dodo will throw an arch smoke. It looks like they want to try to get brackets control into either a porch play or a bracket wrap into, or excuse me, an arch wrap. Looks like they're setting up a lane smoke as well on Paitola. And Budapest 5 have a good read. They're sending Fleeve over. They are going to go towards arches. This isn't a B split. This is a simple A split. Fleeve, if you get more than one, that's perfect. Everybody deals damage, but only gets one frag. Dodo will molly this player out of pit. That smoke does not extinguish the flames. The defense holds for now, but big entries from Yuli. It's all on Dodo with the op. His Deagle finds ahead of Gabeson. He has to run and grab this bomb, though, and that's where Color will peek, and Color gets the frag. It's 15 for Budapest 5. The sight hold is perfect.
And it came down to the wire as well. What a peak from Color with 23 HP. That requires confidence. And now KOVA, they are not able to get double digits before Budapest goes up to match point, which this has just become infinitely harder. Not only that, but you don't even have full utility. Actually, you're kind of close to full utility, but the Mac 10 on Uli, limited utility on Dirkaps, it's going to come back to haunt them, I think. Okay, good utility. Yeah, great utility as well. Uli gets one and Dodo gets the other. Wait, okay. They're hesitating. Okay.
Wait, they're not committing to this. They have bought so much time for Color to rotate, and they're not committing. I feel like there should always be a rule in play where if you have top banana control and you get 2 kills within 2 seconds, you go B no matter what. Especially like if you have one player there and he kills them both, okay, maybe not. But they had 3 players top banana, Roy. I'm so surprised they didn't explode on that.
Yeah, I agree. I think the general rule is 1 kill hold, 2 kills run. But I think them being patient here is going to work against them unless Dodo gets this peak. And Dodo gets the peak, and I think that will give them now the confidence to enter the B site, but they will still want it. They're being so vigilant here. It's Kind of concerning, actually.
They're so scared.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe overly concerned. Because if this affects their opening picks ability, for example, if Budapest 5 go passive next round, and they're being that passive on KOVA's side, they won't get those opening picks because Budapest 5 were the ones who took those fights early on and lost them, giving KOVA the opening. So without Budapest 5 playing aggressive, where's these picks going to come from for KOVA?
Yeah, I do wonder if Budapest 5 plays this more passively, if KOVA will find the openings. But again, too passive is also bad too, right? It's kind of difficult to find the balance. What? 7 rounds to go?
Well,
This would likely be a save as well, Keith.
yeah, it's looking like it, but with 2 guns, they might justify a half buy around it. Nah, they're not. They big chillin'. They're gonna get 2,400 if they lose this round. So obviously, everyone set themselves up nicely to get full buy, and it's a push down mid. Yuli shuts that down. Gabeson somehow gets 2 with his M4. Dodo, if he's not careful, yeah, he's gonna have to back up. Dodo almost got pressured out of his comfort zone, as the other gun is still towards B. So if they look how passive KOVA are right now, they are. I'm omega concerned.
Yeah, they're just unsure of where Budapest is, right? This is what happens when you're a team that doesn't respect the boundaries of Counter-Strike. Is you instill fear into the other team. They have no idea what you're up to. They have no idea where you can pounce, when you're going to be peeking. They have to just hold until they're grouped up once again. Now, they have to get the bomb, so that'll kill probably another 10 seconds here, maybe 15 seconds if they keep walking. And while all this is happening, Gabeson is slowly gaining space and gaining information. And that's going to give confidence to guide him to just sit behind sandbags and a few multi-frags. That's tough luck. Only able to find 1 though. That's rough. Now Gabeson 8 HP. He's going for this. This man is a monster.
Absurd. I mean, he knows he's gonna get a buy next round, but you can't really hurt KOVA's economy at this point either. I think he's dead. Deader than dead.
What is deader than dead?
Nah. To be more dead than dead, you must be alive, but also dead.
Wow, that was deep.
Slam.
Are any of us
Poetry.
really living though, Keith?
No, it's all a dream. You made it up in your mind. You're tripping out in a lab somewhere. Wake up!
All right, let's get back into Counter-Strike. We're getting a little crazy. 5 Ox for Budapest 5. No kits once again. Retakes will be difficult, so they will have to hold the line. 3 players towards Banana. They have a single player lurking towards the A site, maintaining ground, but not really able to accomplish much or gain any info. So he's just passively holding for now.
This B-hold is so passive, and it's going to work out for Budapest 5. KOVA, now they get aggressive running through smoke. Barcode says, you know what, we'll do the same. Double entry, and I think Budapest 5 call an instant save here. There's no way you can go for this for flashes and with flashes and no kill. And look at Color, he doesn't want anything to do with this rotate, yet they're still in CT popping shots. This is going to be 10 for KOVA, prolonging the game. And pressure's on Budapest 5, man.
Slowly but surely, 1 round at a time, Keith. That's the rule. 3 weapons saved, though. That's edge them at a perfect. Wow, what an angle from Stove.
Yeah, that man just got the perfect entries. The perfect entries. Budapest 5, unfortunately, getting the smoke syndrome from KOVA, where that CT player just came through trying to help his teammate out instead of rotating around towards Coffins, and his site player was left in an awkward spot. But Budapest 5, they've hit max loss, so they get 3,400 next round. So these players who died are able to buy pistols with armor and some nades. And it looks like it's going to be a nade down mid and push. The nades will do no damage. I mean, 1 HP. And KOVA, with their passiveness towards alt mid, won't even get punished by this mid push. So all is well in the world.
This is such an awkward standstill, isn't it? KOVA, they know that every player they lose here will be pretty much an inch towards the end point. Stoves found an opening frag in Halls. That's going to apply some of the pressure here on the remaining Budapest players. But if they remain passive, they remain patient here towards Banana, which it seems like KOVA's aware of their positions as well. That's pistols up close. The flashbang goes high. Barcoder dodges it somehow. Barcoder finds one. The second player is unable to convert as well. And now they know they have B control. And it's unlikely that there will be any players on the B site. So they're going fast this time, Keith.
Yeah, Budapest 5 have to save again. And it looks like Color and Gabeson will be okay. I'd like to see them save up to get the op out. I feel like these buys are almost like pressuring a team that's not really in a pressurable situation. What I mean by that is KOVA's not being very aggressive. They're delaying Banana control. You know, they're chilling up alt mid. Just throw an op in Color's hands and tell them to get the opening pick. They had enough rounds to get the op 3-4 times now, but their buy pattern is it's working. It's keeping these rounds close, but KOVA are just seemingly trying to counter for Budapest 5.
I mean, now this is where Budapest's heartbeat comes back alive, right? They were very calm. They're very neutral the entire time while they had a healthy lead. But now we're only 4 rounds away. Now, when you're on the CT side, you only get 1 gun round. You get the eco once in between every single gun round, right? So realistically, there are 2 gun rounds left here for Budapest to make this work. Now they'll be fully investing into this one as well. Full utility and kits this time around. See if they can make it work. Okay, aggression early towards B site. 3 players head in this direction. They have full banana control.
Interesting nade from Gabeson. I mean, it hits Vitola, so he'll take that. That's Barcoder. Playing an interesting angle towards side. He's playing back box, but it gives him a weird little spot around that pillar. Let's KOVA take a moment to enjoy a Hall's control.
Smokes, flashbangs come out. Mid control now belongs to KOVA. Leave is spraying through, not like this!
Oh no. He gets gifted to Kilroy. In the meantime, Color, he's tasked to lock down Banana by himself, and he gets a 2-piece. They line up for a 1-shot, 2 kills. Stove will find an answer towards A. Itola has to come back for the bomb in 35 seconds. You either run into a stacked A site with rifles, or you run into the op. It's probably going to get one of you. And
What
there
a
it is.
flick.
He gets a lovely shot. Color with 3, and it's just Stove remaining. Will he go down? Color gets a 4th. Yes, he will. Finally. Budapest 5 shut it out. 24 frags from Color. Fleevit's not far behind with 23. And just look at the utility damage. 157 on Jimzilla. 202 on Gabeson. I mean, a lot of utility damage on Yuli, though. My goodness. That's absurd.
400. That is nuts. That's crazy. I think that might be one of the highest utility damage that I've seen so far in Winners League.
That's a lot.
In regulation. Now, I do have to question whether that match would have been a win for KOVA had they had just a tiny little bit more impact on the CT side. I mean, they kind of got ran over. Had they had maybe 1 or 2 more rounds in the bag, if they finished 10-5 or 9-6, you kind of have to question whether that would have been a win here for KOVA, or Budapest would have just fell a tiny little bit short. But
yeah,
16-11 was it? And what a game it was. I mean, that Budapest 5 continuing their aggression, continuing that trademark style that's been working so successfully for the Hungarian side. But that is it for us, guys, for the first match of the evening. We do have 2 more coming up for you guys. It is going to be Katka 5 balls coming up here against Unicorns of Love. My money's on Inferno again, Keith. And then in the third match will be Isuba versus XTDR. The final match of the evening, guys. We're going to go on for a quick short break. If you haven't done so already, guys, please follow our socials. That is Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as Seaside's and mine down below right here. And we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, guys, for the next match.